You're right. Hey. Testing
Portrait
1,
man.
2. Hello,
Oh, okay.
people
Is
from the
here.
outside world. Can you hear me? I think you can hear us now. Sorry about that,
I'll mute
everyone.
myself in this.
I had my rig set up for my DJ gig the other day at the Holy One's Holy Temple. So it's a different audio setup, and I forgot to configure it back to the normal thing. Hey, we're getting a raid from Mariana. 5 viewers.
Thanks, Mariana. Hello, Rustan.
Hey, you fancy?
Is Rustan in the voice chat?
No.
Twitch.
Oh, okay. Just over in the CBD, Mustafa is asking where we are, so I sent them a link.
Cool, thanks for that.
They're Traxis. I have a hard time remembering what the name of their.
Oh, yes.
It's the Northern Africa.
Taxir.
Taxir. Yes, Taxir. You got it. Okay.
Now,
Yeah. So they're gonna join us and just see how we do our tours because they want to do tours for people over in the Middle East.
nice. Now, I believe there's 2 people that have joined us in voice chat here. They can't speak yet. I've just given you voice permissions, but you'll need to rejoin the voice chat. I believe these are some of our guests today that have come with us.
Yeah, it looks like
Guillaume
one of them
and
is Metaverse.
Andre. Hello.
Hey there.
Welcome.
Hello.
Thank you guys for inviting me. How's it going?
It's all right.
We're
Pretty
great.
good. How are you?
Good. Very good, very good. The founder of Petaverse, by the way.
Petaverse, awesome. So
Yes.
we've
Nice
got
to
you
meet you.
up first.
Nice to meet you.
MD Andre, I'm not sure who that is, but is it just you joining us today, Guillaume, for Petaverse?
On my side, yes.
Cool. So maybe MD Andrea might be from the thing we're doing after Wonder Zone. Anyway.
I thought that was just our dicks, but yeah, I don't know.
Radix is here. He just
Oh,
joined.
Radix. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
We've had a handful of new friends join our Discord over the last 24 hours.
Yeah,
so
I'm
welcome.
not entirely sure who's who, but yeah, welcome to the new people that have come in.
Yeah, feel free to let us know in the chat if one of our guests this week will get you up on voice.
Yeah, I've added MD Andre, but maybe they're not guests. Anyway, feel free to speak if you are.
You may need to leave and join the chat again.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh, Kenji. Kenji just joined.
Awesome. I'm gonna check any messages that I might have missed. Cool.
Hello, Kenji.
So we're planning to go to Petaverse first up soon. We'll kick off the proper thing in a minute. We've got a fair bit to fit in today.
Yeah, we've got a lot of pet-friendly locations, if you
Yeah.
want to say.
We might even kick it off about now. Just making sure everything's all good.
Yeah, I'll have
here.
Giving Tree just hang back.
Awesome.
And redirect people forward.
Awesome, awesome. What's happening in the Twitch? Rustan, Kirby, Steve Psycho, hey man. Femian,
Oh, hey, Femian.
Femian was told there are BAMs here.
Yes.
I didn't see the Bam Bam Bros today, but we're at the Bam Bam Bros headquarters, just meeting spot for today. Who we got there? Illy.
I see a tiny Manadacry.
Is that Kirby? Yes, it's Kirby. Kenji. Mustafa.
Who is that in the corner? Oh. Is it Isle or Ile? Is that Tobik?
Not sure.
No, Tobik has that.
No, Isle. Isle is they're in CBD. I think they're also in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's just
He's-
Isle.
he's-
I believe.
Wearing
Yeah,
the pot that Tobik wears in his
Yes.
unreleased.
Okay then, so 10 past the hour. I'll get going, I think. Hey,
ready
and
to
welcome
go.
everyone to ABC DCL Adventures. I'm your host, Billy T. Coin, with my two lovely co-hosts, Oddjob and CK Bubbles. How is everyone going today?
We're doing this every time now.
Hello, Bobble T Coin. I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thank you very much. Yeah, CK, how are you?
I'm doing great. I love to adventure with y'all each week, and I look forward to where we're going today.
Awesome. So, I will just mention we do have a. Where's my link? Gotta find that link. We've got a attendance token. We normally do the neat, but I've been doing a different thing this month, just because we don't have the neat set up for this place. Where is it? I'll go to my DMs with you guys so I can copy it over.
I was gonna say it's in our group DM.
So the only issue with this is you have to log out from the ETH network and you have to be on Polygon. So if you don't want to like log out of Decentraland just at the moment, for anyone who's watching, where's my stream chat? That's the link. So you can copy and save that for later and claim your attendance token, or you can do it now if you're not actually in Decentraland yet. So feel free to do that.
Hey Refraction, hey Droid Mentality.
And I'll remind everyone later at the end to go claim their attendance token. And we shall get going to the first location. I believe it is minus 61, 119.
Hey guys.
Petaverse.
Yes.
I'm gonna load in. Yeah, so welcome our first guest, Guillaume. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's Guillaume. It's a French name.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thanks for having me again. And yeah, I'm already waiting for you guys there. So
Awesome. Perfect.
We just take a minute to get everybody over. I'll stay behind, but can we also share a link to the Discord in Twitch?
Yes. Hang on. Where is it?
I was gonna say, Bubbles, you don't need to hang back. I'm gonna have Giving Tree hang back for the first bit.
Hey.
So come on over, and I'll keep wrangling people.
Christina
Oh, I-
Aguilera automatically plays in my head.
There's the link there, Kirby. Alrighty. Whoops. No. Close that. Put my music down a little bit so I can hear a bit better. I think is there sound at Petaverse? I'll put my sound on anyway. Alright, yeah, tell us about Petaverse.
Oh. Well, welcome guys. So Petaverse Park. Basically, the Petaverse Park is the first pet park in Decentraland. And our initial idea was to create experiences for pet lovers in the metaverse. So today we have a game. On the right side, you have the instruction of the game. It's very simple. There's a daily challenge and a weekly challenge. And you will find basically 5 pets hidden across the park. On top of each pet, there's a bubble, and this bubble shows what the pet needs. So the pet either needs some feeding or some grooming, basically. And so the objective is to go on a scavenger hunt and find these items that the pets need, bring into them, and as you bring the items to the pets, you collect bones. So with those bones, you can then travel inside of the Petaverse Park, so in the main building, and you will see that there's a vending machine. So in this vending machine, you can use those bones that you've collected by feeding and grouping the pets to claim wearables. For now, we have mainly Petaverse wearables. Our idea is to onboard other creators, always pet themed. So if any of you guys are pet themed creators, like reach out and we'd be happy to include you in the Petaverse machine. And so yeah, that's the objective. So as you can see, there's also a leaderboard. So as you feed and groom the 5 pets of the park, you are actually timed. So there's a timer. So the idea is to do it as fast as possible. And this is the weekly challenge. If you end up in the top 10 of the leaderboard, you earn 500 extra bones at the end of the week.
Awesome.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, the first time you play, obviously it's a bit harder because you need to find, first of all, where the 5 pets are located. They can be really anywhere. It's a 18 parcel land, so you'll see that there's some space to to hide the pets around the park. Tips: there are 3 pets outside and 2 pets inside. They can be upstairs, downstairs. And the items, they are also hidden a bit everywhere. And every time you refresh, actually, the items will be randomized in different places. They are always in the same locations, but the items themselves will be different places.
I see.
So yeah, that's the Petaverse Park. If you go outside on the north part of the land, you will find the grooming center. So here also a quick tip: all the grooming products are located in the grooming center. So you have the shampoo, the water, and so this is the easy thing to find in this game. The other thing, so the food is really hidden in the park. So this is a bit harder when it's the first time you're playing.
I think the first time I played it, I found some meat just like in a random corner somewhere.
Yeah, so as you collect the bones and you actually claim those wearables, so I can see that some people already have our wearables, so I'm happy to see some Petaverse fam here. But you get a boosted reward in the game. Right. So actually you have a screen there that tells you which wearables gives you which boost. So the cap, which is the simplest one, has a 1.3 boost. The cat backpack or the Shiba backpack has a ×2 boost. And the highest boost you can get in terms of bones is the Petaverse Genesis Pass. And the Petaverse Genesis Pass is actually kind of the membership of Petaverse. And it gives you also the right to claim a digital version of your real life pet. So we design for the Genesis Pass holders a digital version of their pet. So you have to play a lot to get it for free. You can mint it on our website, but if you want to mint it by playing, you have to collect, if I remember well, 25,000 bones, which represent quite a lot of days to play.
25,000 bones.
They're muted now. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so that's the Petaverse Park game. I don't know if you have questions, guys, about it.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you said this, but when did Petaverse, like, when was it created? What was like its inception? And because I've known about it for a little while. I think I'm even an ambassador, or was at one point.
Yeah, we started last year around July, and actually we started this project with my wife, and we had the idea of bringing our pet into the metaverse. So we really looked at all the metaverse that were available out there, and we realized that Decentraland was the only place we could do that by creating a collection of wearables and more specifically of backpacks. So this is why we created this backpack with the pet inside of it, and actually the 2 pets are the pets of myself and my wife, so the Shiba and the cat.
Yeah, I see some people wearing it.
Yes,
just
so this
show
is the
it
first thing
on
we've done,
screen.
and it started
one there.
last year around July.
Guillaume, you mentioned there's an upstairs.
Yeah, so there's a lift actually if you go in the middle of the main building, and
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
thanks. It's an elevator, yeah.
yeah, it's an elevator.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So upstairs we actually have a event
Looks like
venue
Decentraland
place.
has reached an all-time high
Ah,
of daily active
flashy
users right
lights.
now.
I
Yeah.
love your
Honestly, I think
plants.
that the
It's,
servers are
you
super cool
know,
what's going on right now.
so much of Decentraland is just like sharp colors, flashy things, and I just
Thanks.
really enjoy a little bit of greenery. So thank you for putting that in here.
Yeah, we actually when we started the Petaverse Park, we really wanted to make it very natural, and we ended up with a lot of neons everywhere to follow the Decentraland vibe as well. But we kept some nature.
Well, thank you. As a nature lover, I appreciate it.
Nice. Yeah,
So
so
I know that y'all have done a handful of events. Do you have any more events coming up? Because I've been to a few performances here and always had a good time.
yeah, we will definitely continue doing events. We've had a couple of events with Gucci as DJ. We'll probably have a couple more. We want to organize more gaming sessions. This is what I think is more interested. We did a weekly challenge in collaboration with Baby Dodge a couple of months back, and actually, so the winner of the weekly challenge won a Baby Dodge NFT. And so we're looking to make more partnerships like that to create events and gaming sessions. So yeah, stay in touch on the Twitter. We'll definitely let you know once this happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in terms of, in general, the future of where the project is going, so we want to continue adding more wearables into the Metaverse machine. So today we have everyday people playing. We really like it. So we want to add more wearables, allow people to collect pet theme wearables by playing the game. We want to continue also adding utility to those wearables and to those NFTs that we're doing through Petaverse by doing collaborations with real life pet companies as well. So if you have pets in real life, stay tuned because you might be able to claim some coupon code for your pet food in different e-commerce. So this is something we're working on right now. And a big update that we're really waiting for from Decentraland is the smart wearable feature. Once this smart wearable feature is available, you'll be able to have your MetaPal walking next to you in Decentraland. And we've actually already did a little demo of that, so maybe I can put it in the chat. Tick. Not sure where.
We'd love to see that. Does that work only on the Petaverse grounds, or is that something? I know smart wearables are on hold, but was that maybe y'all's intention with something like that? I think we lost him.
Do we? Oh.
I think, yeah. I mean, he was talking like having the pet follow you around. So I assume that was
Yeah,
the
because I
intention.
feel like it may have been intended initially for a smart wearable, but then that went on hold. So it would make sense that sort of defaulted to the land. But I'm curious then, like, if it's something that they'll ever try to implement on other lands, like, how Rovies have, and so we'll wait for him to jump back in. I just wanted to say hey to everybody else who joined. If Billy, you can give access to everybody else,
I believe I've given everyone who is here
Sorry,
access.
I got cut.
Oh, good. I was actually asking when you were talking about having the pet next to you. I was curious if it was your original intention to do something with smart wearables, and then since those are on hold, from what we know, is that only on land where you'll have your pet, like on the Petaverse land?
Yeah, sorry, I got cut for the last 30 seconds, so I don't know if you've asked other questions, but I actually was mentioning the smart wearables. So this is an update that we're really looking forward to, because once the smart wearables are available, you'll be able to we'll create a collection, a match collection with the NFT, the meta powers that we have, and you'll be able to have your own dog in Decentraland walking next to you. So we don't have so much visibility on when the smart wearable functionality will be live, but for now, this is what we hope is that they go live with this feature, so we can offer this to our NFT holders.
I'm not sure, but I believe it has something to do with there's the SDK 7 that
Yes.
they're working really hard to release. So it would make sense that they'd want the smart wearables to incorporate all of the advances in
Exactly.
SDK 7.
That's
So
also what I heard. They're waiting for this major update, and once this is live, they'll start deploying this beta again.
I know they are working hard. I don't know if any of you guys caught the Beyond the NFT last Monday, but KJ was on there. I believe she and Sinful talked a little bit about SDK 7. I was going to ask you, there's another feature that I saw where, like, if I wanted to get, like, I have a dog and a cat. My dog's name is Skylar.
Yep.
She's a Schnauzer mix. She's kind of like a mashup mutt. But if I wanted to get a version of Skylar, you guys would make that pet for me, make like a 3D version of that, and then that could be the pet that follows me around. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. So we already have this service on our website. If you go on petaverse.com, you can already order actually your 3D custom pet. All you have to do is complete a form, submit pictures of your pet, and then our designers will create a custom 3D version of it and mint it as an NFT. And so later on, once the feature is available, we'll be able to have it next to you in Decentraland. For now, there's no way for us to really have the pet next to you. Even though we really want to have this live, we cannot have it for now. You'll have the GLB file, all the source files, so you'll be able to have it in your own land. But to have it actually follow you as you navigate in Decentraland, you will have to wait for the smart wearable feature to be live.
Well, that is something that I definitely anticipate. I know that we were having a different tour. I don't know, Billy or CK, and we walked past here.
Yeah,
I think it was
by
when we were.
accident, yeah. That was after Inferno Room with Joe, and yeah, I was trying to take us to another spot of Ange's, and we kind of went the wrong way, and everyone just sort of stuck here. I was like, no, we're going the wrong way.
They saw pets. They saw pets and they got distracted and they all went in.
I was like, no, we're
Yeah,
saving
we
that
were
for
like,
another
no,
time.
too soon. We're gonna go there later.
But anyway, it was
one of the most touching things that I heard about from that time, and maybe you guys saw the tweet. I don't know if you remember this, but Nina came by and saw one of the pets, and it reminded her of her one of her pets that had passed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I don't know, it was just like a really touching, positive thing, because you know how sometimes when you lose a pet and it just takes you a while before you're ready for another pet.
Yeah.
But yeah. I hope she doesn't mind me sharing that, because I can't remember if it was public in a tweet or if it was a private chat. So my apologies, Nina. But I just thought that was very sweet and very indicative of, you know, what the bond that we have with pets.
Yeah, that's definitely also the idea. I mean, the idea we had when we started Petaverse is it's a way for your pet to live forever next to you in the metaverse. So yeah, I completely agree.
So, Odd Job, should we get a group?
Yes, sir.
A group snap somewhere. And
Yeah.
What do you think is good?
I think, you know, now that we've got the Studio Sparkles and the Doki and some other sit emotes, we could just, the mouth of this, it's a rat, right? I mean, it looks like I see the eyes and the little ears. Is that what this big building is? Is it a rat? A mouse?
It was more a mouse, yeah, than a rat.
Okay. All right.
This is New York odd.
Okay. Well, I used to have two rats as pets. One was Otis, the other
Oh,
one was
wow.
Angus. So nothing against Yeah, I'm an animal lover. If you hadn't already figured that out. So I think if we could just like have a row that lines up in front of the mouth, and then we just have some people that do like the Studio Sparkles sit emote in front, and that worked at Bam Bam Brothers. I know we have more people today, but let's give it a go.
Yeah, come
So
line up. I'm in the middle with my big old bow, sitting.
okay, I'm gonna go to the rightmost section.
Yeah, line up to my right and left, and then standing tier behind me. Another row. Zom and Gaia, come on in.
Got a decent crowd here.
I know.
Where should I go?
And we'll all face out towards Giving Tree. Giving Tree will take the photo.
I might
Here's
do
Giving
a,
Tree.
I might do a front
Oh,
row
yeah.
sitting down as well. Where am I? There we go. The
If you're in the front row, like Zom and Mustafa, if you can do the sit emotes.
looks like Mustafa
fire.
is glitched out. He's like, standing still, walking.
Oh, I don't see the walking, but he is standing still.
On my screen,
He's got a
just
cool
walking
Decentraland hoodie
on
on.
the spot. He might be glitched out.
Droid mentality. You're gonna need to move a little bit forward because we've got quite a few people. So
Let's see how many
Rustan's,
we get here.
yeah, Rustan's
got
got the 38. How many do we have? 30?
30, yeah.
30
Not
on
38?
Parcel. No.
Not 38,
The-
no,
all
almost.
of Decentraland aren't here
Almost
today.
hit the daily active user.
We've got most of Decentraland here today. 30 of 38
Yes,
people are
most
here.
of Decentraland is here right
Yeah.
now. I love all of the fun that everyone's been having with it. It's like the tweets just keep coming
Endless.
and now the emotes.
It's
And...
not gonna get old, that trick. Okay.
Mm.
I love it. And Canessa released a emote today, yeah, which I got.
Yeah, it like makes a 3 and an 8.
Yeah.
And then
and
mic drops.
Mic drop, yeah.
Hey Bubbles,
Yeah.
could you do the campfire sit?
Oh, I am
They
on my
are
screen.
doing it.
I'll do it again.
Oh,
Do it
okay. Let
again,
me
just
let me
to show
do
them.
refresh because it does not show that. So I'm gonna
Oh my
refresh.
god.
Yeah.
When we all campfire, it's link up. It's so cute. We're like kids at camp.
Yeah.
Kumbaya, kumbaya.
Yeah.
You guys ever sing
We
that
need a
song?
little
Yes,
kumbaya
we
on
did. I did,
Decentraland
yes.
right now.
That was also on Ren and Stimpy as well. Do you remember that?
I do not. Oh my gosh, I was a huge Ren and Stimpy fan, but I don't remember them
There was a
singing
Ren and
Kumbaya.
Stimpy. There's a Ren and Stimpy rendition. It's awesome. As you can
Who was
imagine.
it? Was it Cat Dog that would always say Kumbaya? That was like,
wow.
yeah, it
I
could
haven't thought
be.
about that in a long time.
Yeah.
but
I'm
yeah,
just
that was like their
gonna-
catchphrase.
I remember that. Refraction. Can you campfire sit?
Okay,
Come
sorry, it's
from-
just taking a while for Giving Tree to load. So
Okay.
take your own snaps.
It's all good. It's just my face is rubbing up on Refraction's butt right now. It's a little awkward.
Okay. Good thing there is not smell in the. Nothing against you, Refraction,
oh my.
but
No, if this was IRL, I would not have stayed in this position.
Okay. All right. Let's see who we got here. All you happy people.
Hide me. Don't hide me. Unless I need to be hidden. Oh.
No, I'm
aw.
not hiding you.
No. Steve Psycho said that on the Twitch. Someone hide CK.
Someone's dying.
Oh, thank you, Issa and I
Kumbaya.
think was that Nina back there doing the
Someone's dying.
yes.
Like, oh, the
If you-
Mountie.
A kumbaya.
Gold Guy, come, or Gold Daddy. I'm assuming it's Gold Guy, but Gold Daddy, come get with us. He's just,
Hey, Gold Daddy.
I was just
just,
playing
just
the
laying over there, all perched on the ground.
I was just playing the Ren and Stimpy Kumbaya. It's what's his name? The cat.
Can't tell who's behind you.
Ren.
Oh yeah,
John
Gaia,
Crickfalusi.
Gaia Crypto, come line up.
I'll send it to you. It's pretty funny. It's like someone's dying, my lord, Kumbaya.
Oh dear. Well, yes. Irreverent as only Ren and Stimpy could be.
I used to watch Ren and Stimpy with my dad all the time.
I loved it.
Very
Yeah, me
fond
too.
memory.
I used to watch it at home with my brother and my dad. I remember one episode where they went to like some new house and with fancy gadgets everywhere, and there was like in the bathroom, They pressed a button on the wall. It's like a toilet seat warmer, and a conveyor belt came down with this big, like, fat, hairy man, and he sat on the seat with his big ass, bare ass, to warm up the seat, and then it came back up
Ew.
again.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Oh,
He had
God.
like a plumber's crack. Was wearing like some like low.
It was like
jeans or
big hairy
something.
man with like a singlet, wife beater, I guess you call it, and just
Like a Borat thing?
No,
no, he was like a white
Uh,
singlet, just
Tank
like a
top. Okay.
tank
the
top.
plumber. Like the plumber is personified in cartoons, right?
Some people call
Like,
it a wife beater, but yeah, whatever you.
It's the plumber. I've
singlet.
come to fix the sink.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Absolutely nobody is showing up as sitting, so that's just weird.
Very strange.
I'm just gonna take the snap. Maybe everybody get out of the sitting pose and then go back into the sitting pose. I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing up for Giving Tree.
Well, actually,
I'll go for one
the
sit
problem
to
is
the
because
next.
you've refreshed is actually a problem. If you just load onto the
Oh.
scene, you won't see what everyone is like looped into. Everyone has to redo the emote.
Everyone redo your emotes.
So I have to
Everybody
press-
stand up, sit down.
I have to
Please
press-
stand
I
up,
think
sit
I think
down,
if
sit
you
down,
just-
sit
I
down.
don't think you have to stand up. I think you just press the emote again. Is that? Am I sitting now?
Ren and Stimpy for the win, indeed, Roostan.
Yes, you are sitting.
There
Okay.
you go. So you
That
don't have
worked,
to.
Billy.
You don't have to move. You just press the emote again.
Hey, Cheddar Queso.
Just
I
reset
didn't even
the loop.
realize you got in here. Good to see you
Yes.
again.
Okay, that's working. So everybody in the front row, please.
Reset.
Sit your
Yeah, reset your
sit
seat.
your
Reset
sit your arse
seat.
down.
I don't know if y'all realize, but we got somebody named Coindesk in the building.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Okay,
The
okay.
entirety
Who?
of Decentraland.
That's hilarious. Who minted CoinDesk? Because I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure
minted,
that's
though.
it's
random.
not. Okay,
No,
okay.
it's a random. But if
Oh,
you
that-
haven't minted Coindesk yet, you got
Do it.
24
Oh my
hours.
gosh. I'm getting snaps now, so that's good.
I'm gonna bear it back.
We could go ahead, Billy.
Keep snapping. I was gonna bear it back. Or whatever.
Okay.
We get to get the wide. We need the wide shot for the graphic. 'Cause for
Yeah,
those of
I
you
am.
who don't know, when we take these photos, we end up picking one and putting it on our, whether we do a neat or a POAP, or I'm not sure what this thing is called that we're doing that's like a neat POAP. that Billy's
I
been doing.
believe it's called an NFT. It's an amazing JPEG that you can pay thousands of dollars for. I've heard about these things.
But you get it free.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
I don't
The
want it then.
ABC's one you get for free is what I'm talking about.
Yes. Although I do hear rumors that they're for sale on the secondary market, and they go for like $8. Isn't that
Oh,
what
wow.
Chris told us?
That was like week 3 or 4. Hopefully
Oh.
we've gone twice a little bit on the secondary.
Okay. Fermion, can you move to your left a little bit? There's a guy with a blue Santa hat. Who is that? Oh, Mustafa. Yeah. Mustafa, you're fine, but Fermion, can you move to your left? Because I can't see you. I don't know if Fermion can hear. Let me see. Oh, shoot. I hate when I type and I don't have my cursor in the chat box. And then it does all the weird things. Yeah, like I'll jump or I'll go to the map.
Yeah, because you press spacebar. Yeah, that's like whenever that happens, I'm like, I hate everything about life right now. Somebody just totally saw me do that.
Well, I didn't see it.
Well, this time it wasn't me. It was Giving Tree.
Right.
Can we give,
Okay, you're great, Fermion. Thank you. That's
can
perfect.
we give Chairman Lee access to mic for whenever we chat with the Wonder Zone peeps?
Billy, I guess that's you.
Sorry, what are you doing?
The person who just joined the voice chat for future.
Remember, you
Speaking.
two have permissions to add roles.
Oh, okay.
yourselves, remember?
Oh, we do now. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought last time I couldn't.
No, it should be possible. Yes, you can give that a go. I was just checking the Twitch chat. Zom, if you want to gamble your points, you have to type in. I think it's exclamation mark gamble, and then space, and then the number. I think no commas though. I think that should work. And Zom says Ren and Stimpy were scientifically correct cartoons. Indeed.
Scientifically correct.
Yeah,
I don't.
maybe.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
Yeah, I'm like,
Anatomically correct?
I was like, how
Is
many
that-
ways to be scientific?
They were Ren and Stimpically correct.
Yes.
Okay.
The
I mean, I
science
think
of
it's
the world of Ren and Stimpy.
it's quite appropriate that we talk about Ren and Stimpy, which are a cat and a dog. When we're at Petaverse.
I think it's a cat and a rat, I think. Or is it a dog? Maybe
I thought
it's
he was a
dog.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, you're probably right.
He's a Chihuahua.
Yeah. You're probably right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
very
nice.
much. Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Stimpy, my teeth, they hurt. Why?
Yeah.
That was my favorite episode. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moving right along.
I was
I've
gonna
just
say, I love that we're just getting all different voices here.
The
You know,
Christmas
just
episode was
somebody
funny
cut
too.
that reel for voice acting.
I love the Christmas episode of Ren and Stimpy.
Oh,
The
yes.
funny songs. Wish you a Merry
Is-
Yakmas. And cat balls.
Okay, since I'm just trying to get us
Time's
back on task.
All good.
So shall we move to the next location?
Yes, we should.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I'd like to give a shout out to Mariana for connecting us up with these hosts. I will post the link again in the chat
Cool.
and in the
beans.
Thank you for being patient as we went through this first location
am
and took
gonna
a photo.
like-
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in. I'm gonna butcher your name again. Guillaume.
Yeah, it's Guillaume.
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 I keep thinking of
like
Spanish.
Robert Guillaume.
There's a similar spelled name in Spanish, Guillaume. So that's why I keep thinking of that.
Yeah, Guillermo. Yeah.
Guillermo. Yeah. So that's very looks similar. That's why I keep thinking that. Anyway, Guillaume. All right, thank you, and your Petaverse team for joining us.
I look forward to the next event you'll have there.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys.
Thank you. Whoa.
So where are we going next?
Looks like
Well,
we are
it's
in-
a surprise. I did just mention that it was Mariana who connected us with it, but that's not really going to help anybody. We're just going to have to go there and see. I kind of want to get everybody's reaction.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everybody jumped to negative 1254.
This is impressive.
Oh, I like how the little squares light up, or the hexagons, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so shiny. Want to touch it?
It's some sounds.
It's so
It-
big. This is huge.
It reminds me of the Christopher Reeves 1970s Star Wars, Jesus Christ, Superman movie.
I was gonna say what?
The Christopher Reeves Superman movie and his Fortress of Solitude. It was like he took this crystal and he just chucks it into the air and it sinks into the ice, and then up comes his Fortress of Solitude, which is made out of just a giant ice crystal.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is considered a bubble, but this looks and feels like a bubble, and I'm very happy inside of it.
Nice. So,
Even know.
we have some special guests today who've joined us in the voice chat for this place. I don't know if you can speak if someone is there in the Discord.
Hi, yeah, this is Mark D'Andrea. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yes,
Mark.
hello.
Loud and clear.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, so we've got a few of us here. So this is we're here. Welcome. This is Crystal City, which is a 279 parcel district here in Decentraland. It's traditionally was called the Nexus Market, but we've been working together for the last few months to build this whole city that you see before you and launch it. And we're proud. We just deployed it on Friday. We just launched it, so you're kind of seeing like an early version of the build. We're completing it, and then we're gonna have a whole unveiling party for it next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So that's on the 17th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna have our first launch party here with a DJ and emotes and all kinds of events and stuff going on. So yeah, so welcome to Crystal City, just launched.
So we're getting like an advanced view of Crystal City.
Exactly.
Hardly anybody else has seen this place. Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
exactly. Sneak peek.
Nice.
That's a
So yeah, where we are right now, this is the main event stage. So what we envision here is for this whole city to be kind of multi-use. We're gonna have places to host creators where they can sell their wares, show off wearables, etc. We're standing on the main event stage. You can see it kind of lights up as we walk around. We create some more interactivity for that. The big screen is behind it, and then in the background behind the screen is the huge Crystal Tower. I think it's 163 meters, the biggest tower. And those are they're kind of like almost office towers. You can go up and down in the elevators, and we're going to be building that out and having shops and headquarters and all sorts of stuff in the towers and throughout the whole city.
Yeah, that's cool.
I just wanted to mention for the rest of the team that's in here, they may need to leave the chat and come back.
Yeah,
because if they haven't left since we've given them voice access, it may not let them unmute.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, so we have a couple of my partners. I don't know if they are able to, as you mentioned, talk. There's Rob Dixon, who's he's the manager of the district. He also runs Wonder Zone. So his company and ours have partnered together to build this out. We've got Andrew Lee, who's my partner. He's on the call here. We've been working for a while to build this. I don't know if they're on the voice chat, but I see Mariana's running around and Anastasia. I think I see her there. And I'm not sure if Dina with The Verge is here or not, but she's gonna be rolling out a new custom wearable in conjunction with this event next Monday. So we're kind of excited to support her. She's done some awesome wearables and bags. So yeah, that's part of what we want to do here in the city.
Hey, this is Rob. I just got back off and on again, so
Awesome.
I do have voice access.
Nice.
Hello, welcome. Great to chat
Hello,
with you.
Radix.
Yep. Great to be here. This is a very cool event you guys are putting on. So
Yeah, awesome.
and
Thanks.
yeah, so like you said, a sneak peek. Like Mark said, this is an early build. We don't have all the bells and whistles in yet, but we got the basic structures in, and we're gonna just really try to make this district a lot of fun, kind of a hub of activity as much as we can. Few different shops and lounges and event spaces. Pretty much anybody who comes and sets up shop here gets access to this common event space that we're on right now. So this will be for dance parties or concerts. As Mark said, we have an unveiling event next Monday, and then we're also trying to get something going for the Metaverse Music Festival and have a nice act here for that too. And there's a few different spaces here. We can run around in a minute to the different some of the different attractions here that are just kind of some of them are placeholders at the moment, but by next Monday we're going to have a lot of this built out in detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
I see you heading up the elevator there. If you go up to the 15th floor, you can walk out onto the observation deck.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Right.
Up there.
Andy,
I was
we
gonna
can
say,
see
if you
from
want
here.
to show off a particular thing or
on.
area, look at where Billy's at because he's got the camera for the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, we can kind of run through some of the stuff. Like you can see the big kind of glass looking rock over there on one side, to the left of the screen. And so this is going to be the Diverge gallery that's coming up. That's where they're going to be showcasing their wearables on the event on Monday. Um, Kind of a little, transparent base here. They're going to build out the interior and have a sign there for that.
Love that this is just a giant crystal and how you're taking full advantage of, the gravity defying structures that you can create in the metaverse. So I'm just super excited to start seeing this populated with, with avatars and with items and with acts and all that sort of stuff. So it's exciting.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're really trying to use the vertical space well. It's one reason we kind of kept the district as big as we could, instead of, cutting it up into pieces. And so that we can go full height, and then we're going to have some various activities that are going to let you fly around in here in different ways, so that we can get that height and really use it to our advantage here. And again, for anybody else who comes in and sets up something here, they're going to be able to use the whole district, and have the, like even if you work with us and get a 1x2, you're still going to be able to build that as high as you want, pretty much, in this space.
So for those of us that don't know, I mean, I'm familiar with the I don't know, it's like a logarithmic scale based on file size and plot size, but what is the benefit? You're talking about being able to build up. How is that possible for those out in the audience that just don't know about it? Like if I were to just get a 1x1 anywhere else, I could only go up like what, 20, 23 meters or 32 meters or something like that?
Yeah, it's 20 meters for a 1x1. So 16 meters on a side and 20 meters tall is how that works for a 1x1. By the time you get to a space like this, it is logarithmic. So I think our max is about 170 meters. And so just by virtue of keeping this all as one big estate, if you will, we're able to go to that full height. Which is something you can't do if you get a 1x1, 1x2, etc.
Yeah.
And you are definitely more limited. Obviously, a 1x1 that went 170 meters tall is going to look pretty odd, but it is possible theoretically here. So.
Right.
I do just want to give space for Avi or Avi. I'm not sure if that's your name, but you said you were representing Dina. So I want to say hello. Welcome.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. You can call me Avi. So we are partnering with Crystal City for our jumpsuits launch, and you can get them on Decentraland Market. We also created some fashion emotes, so you will get it like through different activities and contests. Will have VIP pop-up, need. So yeah, like many different giveaways we are donating right now. And our location will be in this crystal rock. So we will showcase our wearables and like the collections we will have eventually. So basically, if you want to keep yourself updated with all our wearables we are going to create lately, you can just visit Crystal City and check it.
That's amazing. Are the wearables on the marketplace right now, or are they going to be launched during the event?
You can get them already.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we already minted them.
Yeah, they look great too.
Nice.
Thank you.
I was just saying before, Abby, how the sparkly jumpsuits, when you do the pixie animation, it is really 100% Tinkerbell right there.
Yeah, I love the new Pixie emotes. I think Rustan has one,
Yeah.
Refraction has one.
Yeah, Rustan did a fantastic job on that.
Yeah, the Immelman, I think Refraction is doing it right now, and they shared in a tweet with the Pixie Wings that they just released. When you're flying around, this is such a nerd out kind of moment, but the Pixie Wings flap in Morse code "Eternal Love."
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
I thought
that's amazing.
Hey,
yeah.
Isa's jetpack is working. Isa's jetpack. I bet she's,
Oh,
I bet she's flying
Oh.
around somewhere now.
Wow, I didn't know they added that back. Yeah, going back to
like a couple
Refraction's
weeks ago.
emote though, I remember Refraction was talking about it and saying how Refraction really wanted to do something with animations with the wings flapping. And so through the emote, when you wear wings, the wings will flap while you're wearing the emote or
Nice.
using the emote.
That's great. If you want, so there's actually a lounge under the dance floor here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If you
Just a
want,
second.
we just have to jump off the edge and go to the corner door to get in. So,
I'm looking at everyone from up here. They're like little specks, little ants down
I
there.
love jumping in Decentraland. Here
I'll
we
go
go.
back down
yeah.
there.
So just go to the edge of the glacier over here to
Whee!
where the
Let's see if I can
streets
jump
are,
down the elevator shaft.
and come to the corner near the tram stop.
Oh. There we go.
Okay. I'm still like up in the air. What's going on?
We have a few collider issues to deal with still, but
Okay,
still should
I'm
be
on the
able to
ground
jump.
now. Yeah, you just got to walk a ways. Braddox, is that you with the ram's horn and the horn
That
and
is.
Okay, that jacket, man. As soon as I saw that jacket, like the first time I was in Decentraland, I'm just like, that is so cool, you know? Because at the time there was, I don't know, maybe like 1,000 wearables, and that one really stood out. So I still covet this jacket. So
Yeah, the
whoever
Meteor Chaser, the OG
Yeah.
Meteor Chaser. That was fun.
whoever made that, props to you. So
Yeah, that was Sebastian Vala, our main. He's also the guy who I worked with on Wonderbot. So
Mm.
Nice.
yeah, he does
Okay.
fantastic stuff.
and it looks like Radix, you're wearing the Wonderbot legs.
I am, yeah, and that Wonderbot head too.
Okay.
Got to mix and match.
Awesome.
I
Here we
like
go. Okay.
I like the that sculpture over there with the spinning rings.
Yeah, so our lounge underneath still has a bit of work, but this is going to be kind of an undersea lounge. If you can get around into the front entrance.
Yeah, everybody, if you just walk towards the corner, if you see a couple of dots there, you just walk towards the corner, you'll be able to get to the ground quite quickly.
Yeah, and we're going to have an easier way from top to bottom too. I'm going to cut a hole and put a fire pole or something like that.
Come on.
When fire pull
I can
emote.
see it.
Yeah, we need that.
I mean, if you're gonna have a poll, you can have all kinds of other fun stuff. Ooh,
Right, there's a whole set of pole emotes we could be going for here.
Oh my.
yes.
I think
This is beautiful. Under here, guys, you got to come under.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. You can
It's
see
so
all the
pretty.
You know
so.
the
Yeah, our
sea-
sculpture there is going to be a little more water-like and even animate a bit. So, I should say, and we talked about it, but we had a really cool conceptual architect, Felipe, who designed the district, the big structures, and this, even the furniture in here and the sculptures. And so this is his kind of first foray into the metaverse, but he's done just a fantastic job with all the concepts and the rest. And so now we're just trying to do it all justice by building it out and integrating it all.
Yeah, the seating. I know it's not the same, but it kind of reminds me of one of the, oh gosh, what do they call it? Everyone calls it the whale tail down in like lower Manhattan. It's like one of the train stations, and they have a bunch of sort of modular seating, like white seating like this down in the main area. Reminds
Oh,
me of
right.
it.
Yep. They don't have colliders at the moment, so we can't sit on them, but
Yeah, I just tried.
yeah, I know. That won't be long. Won't be long.
Oh,
Let's go
I can sit on the
pretend.
floor.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
still pretend.
Well,
Just be close enough
Some
to
of
it.
the sitting emotes will kind of look like you're sitting on there anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
just need to
I like the Doki ones.
Doki ones, yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking of taking this area and building it out and having kind of like little stalls and where kind of creators from the community can set up and sell wares and wearables and stuff like that. And going back to what Rob was saying, so Felipe Escudero, he's this amazing Ecuadorian architect. He's, won awards in real life, and he's the one who put together kind of the whole plan of the city and really built it out, which makes it super cool. And he's got his own studio called OBO, which will also be featured at the event next week. It's that kind of, you have to go back out to see it, but from the stage, you'll see kind of a floating square in the sky that you can teleport up to. And that'll feature some of the stuff that he's designed, furniture and wearables, etc.
Yeah.
Totally. Well, not totally, but somewhat unrelated. So I'm just posting. I wanted to post some stuff to Twitter. And I don't think I follow either one of you, Radix or is it Michael?
Mark, yeah.
Mark. Okay, yeah. So what's your Twitter?
Mine's at Rob Dixon, ROBDIXON.
Mine's pretty straightforward. It's at Mark D'Andrea, MarkDandrea. We also have Crystal City. We're just launching out our presence here. So yeah, it's Crystal City _IO. So we're just launching that, and it's going to be doing announcements there about events. We're planning to do some cool stuff next month as well, kind of in conjunction with the Decentraland Music Festival. So it's just do some cool custom build outs and more events. So in addition to the one next Monday, what we really envision for Crystal City is we want to constantly be changing and refreshing, and new people coming in and new events happening. So definitely give us a follow and check back in and check back on the space.
You guys want to go check out the towers?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if we run out, I guess we go around to the left, we can see the hand sculpture too, which is pretty cool. You do have to run outside and then run a few blocks up to the street to the left.
I'm getting some serious lag going on. I'm seeing in the inside of my head.
Oh, it's been a minute since I've had that happen.
Okay. Actually, it's inside my backpack, actually, when I run forward. Or the back of the backpack. It's kind of strange. Okay, here we go.
I do love a good run. Today I did that. I just plopped in somewhere and I was like, you know what? We're just going to keep going right. We're going to see what we find along the way.
Yeah.
We have this hand sculpture here that Felipe built. Pretty cool. It's actually going to be climbable by Monday, so
nice.
You'll be able to hang around up there, dance up there.
If you ever need some nail art for the hand, let me know.
That's brilliant. Yes, you're right. We're gonna have to change that out
for each event.
That would be cool.
That would be so cool. I'm under the hand right now, and I'm just like, whoa, CK, you're. Yeah. Oh.
Yep, I'm there.
Hit me up anytime.
I mean, you could do so much with the hand. Yeah, I just love how playful this area is. You could have the hand holding things. Oh, Issa's up there.
Right.
What? Oh, because Issa can fly. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, how? Not fair.
You're right. I think we'll have to put a bottle of Wisher vodka up there or something, huh?
Oh, yes. I love me some Wisher vodka.
I still have to try some of that.
Does it ship to Australia?
I don't know. I haven't asked yet. I probably could get it shipped out here. It'll just cost a bit more, import, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
And shipping. It's
good.
Probably
I don't really drink vodka, and I don't like beets, but I like beet vodka. Make it make sense.
Yeah, you never know.
Beets. I'll have to grab some when I'm over in America next time. Bring it over in my suitcase.
Yeah, it's no duty free.
I think there's a limit of how many I can take without duty free. I'll get the maximum, whatever I can take.
You should be able to up onto the hand, by the way.
Can you get there?
It'll show you an orb. Just click with your left mouse.
Orb. Where am I? I didn't see an orb.
I'm not seeing an orb right now.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Well, it was there. There we go. Okay, it's not quite working. It's trying to jump me up there, but I keep getting stuck for some reason. I think I've got issues with my Decentraland right now. I'm having problems, so... whoa.
Mr. BD got up there.
I don't see an orb. Is it just like a glowy orb?
Kirby's going to pay me for a couple.
Where does it appear, Andrew?
You've got to point, basically aim right at the palm of the hand. And
Oh, I
it'll,
see.
It sort of shoots you up there.
See, I
It'll
didn't
cue
see
you.
the orb, but I just clicked, and then
Like-
it teleported me up.
That didn't teleport
Nice.
me. It's like trying to like slingshot me up there, but I keep missing. Interesting.
Nice.
Zom went all in and lost every
Oh,
single
got
one of
there.
their 500 points. Nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I got it. Nice.
Nice one.
So can
I
you
think that's-
share? Go ahead, CK.
No, I was just saying I could see other people's orbs when they like come up.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Good
sorry.
effect.
Odd.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna ask. You know, I know just from past proposals about this that this has been a long time coming, and I was just wondering if you could share with us like the original vision of the place. What you know, you've talked to us in little bits, but what? Oh, that is so cool. Sorry. Just yeah. What do you envision to be the future of Crystal City, and what was your original conception of the
Sure.
place?
Yeah, the original idea, so it was, one of the districts that was formed back in 2017, 2018. And we always had the idea, it was called Central Marketplace at the time. And so the idea was it would be kind of a hub of activity for anybody who wanted in-world stuff. So different creators. The little builder build that we had here for a while was kind of a Marrakesh market space that had nothing to it. It was done in the builder, but that was the goal initially. With districts, what happened was people contributed mana, and then if enough mana was contributed, they would form a district. But the district manager got the land, but no other resources. So it would depend kind of on the contributor group, if any of them wanted to help. And if not, as was the case here, we really didn't get much support from the contributors after that initial contribution. So we tried off and on for a few years to get some stuff built and didn't have much success getting people to do stuff for free, which I totally understand. As a creator, that's a hard thing to do. I also run the Wonder Zone district, and so we had a different trajectory over there. We entered game jams and won some of those, and that's how we actually funded Wonder Zone, was with our small team winning some contests from Decentraland and getting some resources. But games are one thing, commerce is another, and nobody was giving out awards for commerce places back in the game jams. So so that took us till earlier this year, and then I heard I saw Letty team and what they were doing with the real estate stuff that they had built already in world, and so I approached them, and we just got on really well. It seemed like a great merging of the teams, and then together since then we've been building this out, working on this concept and building it out. We didn't get funding from the DAO proposal like we hoped, but we're bootstrapping it, and so progress is slower than it would be otherwise. But we're determined. We're moving forward. So, and that's where we are now. We're close to our kind of unveiling event in a week.
So you mentioned artist space or like 1x1 plots or whatever. Would those be rented out? How would, like, I'm an artist, right?
Yeah.
CK is an artist. They do their nail art. What would that process be like for anybody who was interested in saying, you know what, I want to put my shingle up in Crystal City?
Right. So we have, and we'll see this in the towers in a minute. We have 2 towers right now, each with over 10 floors. And so there are a bunch of spaces there. And we're going to look into, it'll either be very, very low leases or maybe even, X number of months for free. Just come into the space, try it out, see if we can get some activity going and if it's great for the creators. And then maybe we'll move into something more commercial going forward. So we really want to get create creator spaces here. I'm an artist as well, so I have my own art. I'll probably set up a gallery. And then we also have these larger spaces on the outside here for larger brands or companies that want to come in and create something where there's an infrastructure already in place. One advantage and one thing we've always wanted to do here is we have this big event space. Anybody that is in the space here can use that. So we'll just have a system for booking that. And if you're an artist and you've got a space in here, go ahead and book that for your launch event. And you can take over the whole stage, do your own stream, all the rest of it, all as part of the value of being in this district.
So it's kind of like if I live in a condo, and it's the party room, right? I can
Exactly. That's the party room and the swimming pool and all that. So
sweet. Okay. Well, thank you for that explanation.
So if you want, we can all run into the tower now and see that there.
Yeah.
Yes, let's.
I was up there before. I just crashed, so I had to refresh.
Mm.
Let's go.
So I will say again that this is a very early build. We're still working on the textures and the materials for the crystal towers themselves. So in a week, we'll have the final version to unveil, and I think it'll have a lot more detail than we see right now. When you come in here, we have one crystal now. We're going to have kind of crystal decorations around, so it's going to look like you're inside the crystal at this point. The green boxes you see are going to be teleport areas to take you up to various floors. But for now, on the left-hand side, as you come in, there's two kind of light green elevator shafts that'll take you to the two different towers.
I really love the feature of this elevator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it is
UI.
kind of nice.
It's very nice.
What I like doing is if you stand on the elevator platform and hit E, you just go up a floor. And so you can go from floor to floor that way, all the
Okay,
way up.
cool.
Or you can select on the right-hand side one of the floors to go to directly. So if you do the leftmost elevator and go to floor 15, you'll get to our big overlook. And again, the materials here are all probably going to change and be more detailed, and we'll build out some of these. Each one of these floors then is a space for somebody to set up shop or, create a little lounge or whatever, or even their, your Manhattan apartment, whatever you want there.
A Manhattan apartment overlooking the park.
Yeah, overlooking the park.
It's also kind of cool with the towers have that kind of cool outer sheen to them, but when you get inside them, they become transparent, so you can get views out from wherever you are, out over the city.
Yep.
Is it the A tower or the B tower?
The A tower, 15th floor, has the observation deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
15.
And I can't jump off.
You can if you jump, but
okay.
there's like a little collider just so you don't run off by accident.
Okay.
Those boxes also call the elevator back. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. There was something I was seeing earlier. Where is it?
Uh,
Our colliders are a little off here. You can actually walk into space pretty far before you can jump.
I was gonna say it's like those the floors that they put on observation towers where you can look over.
Now this is what I was looking at. There's a cloud out there.
Yeah, we're going to make this a little bit transparent here so you can be able to see what's below, but you go to the edge, you'll be able to look down on the event space. So
Optical illusion.
Should be able to see people. Actually, I see there are people down there right now at the event space. So
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Little ants.
little ants watching the show. That's so cool.
Yeah, so we imagine during events when people are down there watching the stage and the DJ and stuff. It'll be fun to be up here and kind of look down on it.
Yeah. And we'll do some other kind of observation points too for that. And by Monday, we're hoping to have some more fun stuff to do to launch yourself off of here. So you can also look down. You can see kind of the cube-like cloud-shaped thing over there on one side, and that's the OBO Studio that also should be implemented in a week, and that's going to be rotating and orbiting the tower here. And you'll be able to teleport up to it wherever it is at the time and float around in it.
Awesome.
Nice. I can just imagine like the performance area, you know, you've got a big build that extends beyond the stage, and you know, like maybe there's like a little diving board you can like jump off down there. I don't know. I can just envision the awesomeness of the sort of performances. I could even see a festival here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we would hope. And I was thinking too, as we kind of did a group dive off of here earlier, and I was thinking how fun that would be to be on the dance floor looking up and seeing like 20 people in glowing wearables come raining down upon you. So
Well, we did. Yeah, I was gonna say, you talk about it, Odd. You talk about it.
So I had this idea. So you know CJ Trax, he's got the dinosaur, he's got the T-Rex helmet. That's like his wearable that he gives out at his music shows. And I'm like, dude, wouldn't it be so cool if we had this event called Leaping Lizards and we just had everybody, like 50 people, put on the dinosaur helmet and we jumped off of the tallest point in Decentraland, which I guess it's still Airdrop Tower or whatever. But Mariana actually came and tested it out with me, and we had I'd want to say like about 30 people. And yeah, we were, you know, there was a couple people. I think Epic Smasher was there, and Jason Summers was there, you know, just recording the video. So we got some pretty good footage of just these people with flaming wings, but all of them had dinosaur heads on, or you know, the T-Rex helmet or whatever, and they were all falling out of the sky. It was glorious.
exactly.
And he's going to be the DJ at the event next week, so we should do something with that. I love that idea of doing a coordinated lizard leap.
That would be good.
It's like a bungee, a cross between like a bungee and a skydive, because you're not really jumping out of a plane, but you're also jumping from really high heights and not attached to a cord. I could get down with some like weekly jumps.
Hey, Bubbles. What about we put on our Quest, our Q2s, and jump that way?
And then we really take it to the next level. I'm down. You name the time and place.
Okay. Well, I mean,
VR with you.
we're in the place.
Steve's saying 30 or 38, Scott.
Okay, yeah, we could totally do 38 people and jump off of the 38th floor, maybe.
Yeah. I already get a little like gut wrench, right, when I jump off like Airdrops Tower or you know any really tall building. I get a little bit in my stomach that's like, ugh, even though it's a browser on my computer.
Yeah.
Right.
In VR, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, I can't wait. Go ahead, Billy.
Job,
pretty scary
if
in
you
VR.
come
Yes,
over
sir.
here and angle your camera, if you look down, it looks like I'm probably lying on the cloud.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Because it's like it's like an illusion.
Yeah,
the cloud's a lot bigger.
Floating on the cloud.
Because there's like a space which is you can stand on out in the open here.
Yeah, the collider's extending too far at the moment.
So
okay, I gotcha. I gotcha, Billy.
I kind of like it though. It's like the invisible bridge in Indiana Jones. It should have some invisible bridges. You have to take a leap of faith.
Right.
Gary will find them. He'll know where they all are. Gary's an AI bot.
Yes, pretty much.
Here, Bubbles, I'll get you on the cloud too.
It just reminds me, well, not exactly the same, but when, you know, I did my first ever event, right, with Face Fashion, and I had the bubbles that you could jump in and ride up.
Yeah.
I just want to be inside stuff moving around up in the sky.
Yeah, it'd be fun to have some sort of a little thing that you could fly up.
Like a flying carpet or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're thinking about that. So that's something that we're working on, to have that
Yeah.
implemented. So you can zoom around and really just explore the whole space. And then that would be also awesome if you're having a concert and there's people flying all over.
Yeah, you could change it like theme wise based on whatever the concert is and whatever the vehicle or device is that moves you around.
Yep.
Well, friends, I'm gonna be the little teacher. The teacher in me is just it's about 20 minutes after 8, and I know we got like 3 more places to go. So, is there like one last place that you could show us, Radix or Mark?
Yeah, I think this is it. We can,
Okay.
you feel free to jump off to get down, or it's actually kind of fun just jumping down the elevator shaft
Yeah.
too, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's step by step. But
Off the edge of the observation
jumped.
deck, just take the leap.
right,
I jumped.
but
It
it's
was a
fun
lot of
fun
fun.
to take the leap. That's why we have snow down there, after all.
You land nice and soft.
Nice and soft in the powder.
It's good
Yeah,
for landing,
thanks for
not
having
for
us.
skiing.
Thanks for having us on the tour and let us give you a sneak peek. And as Rob mentioned, we're this is again the kind of not the fully baked version of it, but we're building stuff out, and so definitely come back and check it out. Things are going to
For
get
sure.
even cooler, and it'll be we intend for the city to kind of be living. That's the great thing about the metaverse. You can kind of constantly be changing things and building stuff out, and it can change from day to day or week to week. So definitely come
Yeah.
back.
Absolutely.
Totally. It's a beautiful spot, and I look forward to y'all's event coming up and other things you do with the space and seeing it fill out.
Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you next Monday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes,
Thank
thank you. I just wanted to shout out the Lilu suit that you were talking about. It's great, and I've seen a bunch of people wearing it and talking about how much they love it. So great job on the wearable.
Oh, thank you so much. We tried.
You're doing a great
And
job.
and we also thank you. And we also are going to give them as a giveaway participation. So you are all free to participate.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you,
I
Avi.
will post it in our Twitter in a couple of days, so you can see that.
It's a refraction. Totally looks like a little fairy with the outfit in the pixie emote. So
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, thank you. So
Look forward to seeing Diverge in the Crystal Tower.
We will be there for sure. in our wearables too.
Yes. That's what I was saying. I look forward to seeing it like filled out and seeing who else kind of jumps in the space and has their own area.
alrighty, so we are going to go next to minus 111 minus 44. That is it there. I'm going to load in. Fade away bunny. Hey Tang, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, hey Tang. Want to see, is Kenji going to chat with us right now?
Not sure. I have given him voice permissions.
I think. Weird. Okay.
What's that?
Oh no, it's I don't know if you've noticed this, but like Giving Tree, even though she's in the same server and at the same location, I guess she's on a different island because like I can only
Right.
see part of the chats. Strangest thing.
Strange.
Yeah, I've had that happen recently. Like when I
Okay.
went to the Holy Ones party, right?
Yeah.
I could see the chat of everybody. I could see the dots. I couldn't actually see them, like in world.
Yeah. Because like Giving Tree was all the way up at the top while everybody had jumped down, and when I wanted to bring her along, it's like nobody was out on the platform, and then when I got down, it's like nobody was still on the platform. So yeah, it's just very curious. Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah. So yeah, just while we're loading in,
Going to negative 111, negative 44. Look at all those angel
that
numbers.
is it.
Mr. J.
Where am I?
We jumping now?
Yeah, there's a lot of us that are here.
Are we in DG?
Yes, DG. Right.
Yes. Island. Well, I'll post it in the I'll post it here in the Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. I have my little fadeaway bunny backpack on because we love Nyanki. We get Nyanki in the Discord at all?
I have given Nike voice permissions, and she is in our Discord. So if you would like to talk to us, Nike, feel free to jump in. Yeah, so to continue the theme of cute pets and things, and funny that we have a Petaverse little picture there as well. There's an invisible wall here, so you can't actually walk past that bit on that side. So we're gonna walk around this side.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's what somebody was talking about, right? Earlier.
Yeah. There's a bed you can lay down on.
Love that everyone immediately went to the couch and was like, "And I sit."
My lying down mode's not working. I have to use the sit.
Oh, Nyanki's here.
It says I can't sleep. Nyanki, hey.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Good, good. Just woke up. I mean, I had a yoga lesson and just finished, and I jumped in. Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome. So glad the timing worked
Oh.
out. You just got to your spot, so you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, this is from my comic book, Fade Away Bunny. And my comic is on the wall right here. Well, you can't get close. I don't know why there's
an
invisible wall.
wall.
I know. But I fixed the sofa. The mesh was inside out. So I fixed that. So now you can hop on.
Yeah, so I noticed around here there's it's a bit different now.
Mm-hmm.
There's invisible walls all over the place. So
right.
here we go. I can see your comics up now.
Yeah, that comics is based on my comic, and this room is based on the little bunny Sudan's room. She's always depressed and struggling with her mental health.
And you have a NFT collection called Fade Away Bunny.
Yes,
right?
yes,
That's up here on the wall at the top there. That's those PFP NFTs. They're quite cute. And you've got your wearables
and I
too,
also put the wearables. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So shorts, AFK sign, pills, and the
Pills.
cute bunny backpack.
Yeah, I have all the... Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so she's suffering from insomnia, so I put it, I can't sleep, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something that you deal with as well?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Like back before, like I was taking meds that I couldn't sleep. So like in my comic, I'm drawing the comic of the mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
I love.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Ajay.
No, you
Go
go.
ahead, Jay. No, you.
I was just gonna say that you know, I deal with post-traumatic stress and I deal with depression, so I really appreciate, you know, any media, comics, you know, people that can even post on Twitter and just talk about and normalize issues of mental health. So
Hmm.
yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for creating this comic and for your
Oh,
PFP
thank
project, for all the
you.
work that you do. So thank you. Yeah,
Oh, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it.
yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was just gonna say that I love the subject matter, mixed in with the cuteness of the bunny
Mhm.
because it's
Yeah.
it's it kind of this juxtaposition, right? Where you wouldn't imagine something super cute to be having these kind of feelings.
Hmm.
But
It's
it goes to show that like it doesn't matter what you look like. Anybody can feel this way, and a lot of people are dealing with these issues, and so we shouldn't judge people.
right.
Mm.
Rustan is over here. He's taking a little nap. Shh.
Right now.
With his beer, yeah.
Sleep tight, little Rustan. We'll tell you a bedtime story about the 38 avatars in
I'll sing a little song
Decentraland.
to restart.
Sing of the days of the 38 avatars.
Cat hair balls, get them while they're hot. It's the perfect yak misgift and it always hit the spot. Cat hair balls, etc.
Yeah, Nyanki, I was gonna say I have loved seeing your space evolve. I think the first place you had was more of a gallery, right? The
Hmm.
multi-floor gallery with your
Actually,
NFTs and
the very first thing we saw, we actually came on one of the early ABCs. It was just a giant bunny, like that bunny here.
Yes.
That was the big bunny we saw. That was the very first thing that you popped up.
Yes.
And
And then I started learning Blender, so I made all these sofas and furnitures. Mm-hmm.
nice.
How's that been? You know, I know a lot of people have begun to learn SDK or teach themselves Blender. So how have you
Mm-hmm.
found that journey?
I saw some of the YouTubes and then some of the blog helped me a lot because I found out that the mesh on the sofa was inside out. I found it on someone's blog saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were able to find that out yourself.
Yes.
Well,
Took
that's a
me
good.
like 2 hours. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And I'm so sorry that someone was being stuck on the sofa. Yeah. I feel so sorry.
Yeah.
I think that's just part of the growing pains of learning, right? Is like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think everyone in Decentraland is so forgiving, or maybe not forgiving, but so like willing to allow for there to be some of these growing pains and sort of issues because we're all learning this together, and nobody's going to know it 100% except for maybe the people who are building it in the back end, but it's still a beautiful space. I mean, I love pink. I'm like really in a pink phase right now, so I appreciate all the pink everywhere.
Thanks.
Oops. Getting some snaps.
Yeah, me too.
I see that building over there. I remember when we came to the big bunny thing that was here.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this spot over here. I'm like, hey, Scott, I found something that you'll like, as a joke, and it's spiral staircases.
Yes. I loathe spiral staircases. Loathe.
Getting better.
So it's still there. That building's still there. That spiral staircase thing. It looks different because there's all these other buildings around now. It's more populated here.
I don't know if you saw it, Nyanki, but I posted on Twitter that your just the style, like your drawing style and the style of the furniture, it's very
Mm-hmm.
reminiscent of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Are you familiar with that show?
Not really. Pee-wee's.
Yeah, it's
Let
it's
me
something.
check your tweet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something from, gosh, I think it's like early '90s, maybe even late '80s. Pee Wee Herman was,
Mm-hmm.
he had Pee Wee's Big
Uh,
Adventure. He had a show, Pee Wee's Playhouse. Anyway, it's really playful and
Thanks.
delightful. Yeah. So I'm doing the little butt bounce over here because it's so
Yeah, I can see
joyful.
that. Oh, Pee-wee's Band. Oh, I found it. Oh, okay. It's 1986.
Oh wow.
It
Okay.
isn't. Yeah, I was like odd. As much as
Oh, yeah.
people in the U.S. may know Pee Wee's Playhouse, it is something that is
I
maybe.
know.
Look at the furniture. That's so cute with the eyes on it.
You
I
can
know
Cherry.
Pee
have
Wee Herman from a song. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the name of the song.
like, the big comfy couch would be a more
Mm-hmm.
present one cartoon. Of
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah. You're
What were you
not wrong,
saying?
Audra.
Okay. But you were saying something else about Pee Wee's Playhouse earlier, Bubbles.
I was.
Okay.
What did I say?
I don't remember. You were like in the middle of something, and yeah, it's okay. It had something to do with Pee Wee's Playhouse, but I don't remember where it was going. So
No, I was just saying that I know that people of a certain age these days. Now I'm sounding really old. Pee Wee's Playhouse might be a little beyond their age. For the
yeah,
Gen Zers out there and younger, whatever the next one is called.
I
Gen
had a
Alpha.
realization today. I guess I can announce it now, but this Friday will be my last day teaching at my job. So I'll be full time in Decentraland.
Wow.
After that point,
Wow.
and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also sad about it because I enjoy teaching. But one of my first jobs that I had when I moved to Minneapolis was a school bus driver, and I was just remembering the kids that I had at my school bus, and they're like your guys' age. They're your age, CK, and your age, Billy. Your age, Nike. So they were like in kindergarten and first and second grade and stuff. I was driving those kids around, and that was like the early to mid '90s.
Right.
So yeah, you guys are the age of the kids that I used to drive around in a school bus
Wow.
30 something years ago.
Yeah, when you
Amazing.
said 86 for Pee Wee's Playhouse, I was like, yeah, that year I was born.
Oh my god.
There you go. I'm a little bit younger, but close.
So everyone is saying in the Twitch chat, wow, Scott, oh my God, congratulations, and I'm sorry. They're asking by choice.
Yeah, it was my choice. It was a really difficult choice to make. But yeah, after talking to my wife and my kids, and I had a number of people that just shared with me, like unsolicited. They're like, "You don't look so good. You don't seem like your normal self," and whatever. So, yeah, just really take stock of my health, my personal health, my mental health, and it seemed like the best thing to do. So yeah, definitely by
Nice.
choice.
Agreed. And in a space like Nyanke's here, highlighting mental health, and on World Mental Health Day, it is extremely important to pay attention to what your body and your mind is saying to you, to be kind to yourself, and to give yourself rest. Because this world, as amazing and wonderful and as happy as it makes us, we have to remember that we exist outside of the pixels, the voxels, the tries.
Yeah.
And we have to remember we're a real person and we need to be
Look
kind to
after
ourselves.
our organic selves as well.
Mm-hmm. Our IRL avatars.
Yes.
Somebody who was calling it a meat avatar.
Oh, the meat suit.
The meat suit. Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh. That's one way to think of it.
And make sure you buy some real wearables occasionally too.
Yeah. it'll be kind of weird if I don't.
I just love how I've always been really eccentric in my style. I'm like I joke, I'm like the reverse Chanel. Instead of taking one thing off before I leave, I put extra things on. I like to be really extra. My nails, if they're any indication, the rest of my fashion, mostly in the accessory space, I'll say, or like outerwear. But yeah, being in the metaverse and my capabilities of my avatars in this space has expanded my IRL self even more. And
Really?
it's been pretty awesome. I'm like things that I was like, oh, I would totally wear that if I was going to this. I'm like, no, I'm gonna try and wear that on the everyday now. Like I'm
Nice.
really just upping it a little bit more. And I already was upped a little bit more than I'd say the average New York streetwear fashion person.
So would you say it's expanded your creative sense of style?
Absolutely.
I love that. I'm so
But I
happy to
love
hear that.
that like my IRL fashion allowed me to be that adventurous in this world instead of trying to be basic. So it's fed off each other in a really wonderful way. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I feel like there's
Nice.
so much more in store.
Decentraland makes me want to wear a tuxedo more often.
I half expect to like meet you in one when we meet for the first time IRL.
Well, you bet. I'm going to be rocking up in something like my tuxedo avatar. And the heart glasses, of course.
Get that fedora out.
Yeah, I've got a black one, but I've got to get a white one to match my normal avatar.
But will you have a mustache?
I think I will. I've got a grey one still. Speaking of that, I meant to have a thing here. It says 16 days left. I think I need to redo it so it's less points, so that everyone can actually have a chance of making it happen. So I need to fix that up.
Hey, Nainki, are you? Yeah, you're still here. What are your pronouns? How shall I refer to you? Oh, maybe they're not here.
Not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
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 What pronouns do you prefer?
She, her.
Okay, thank you so
Mm.
much. I'm about to post a tweet of all of us
Oh,
standing
okay,
around in your
thanks.
beautiful house. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Scott. As somebody who doesn't like to be gendered, who's often gendered,
Yeah.
even in ways indirectly that people don't even realize. I appreciate when I hear other people asking other people because it's important, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. What do you have a name for this place, Nainki? Is it
It's
just Nainki's place?
Fade Away Bunny.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you come up with Fade Away Bunny?
Because this bunny, her name is Sutan, and she always want to disappear from the world, so I named Fade Away Bunny.
Oh.
Yeah, she wanted to fade away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that really touches my heart.
Yeah, I can really connect with that.
I have students in my class who
Mm-hmm.
make themselves so small, don't talk, sit in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call on them, I'll try to draw them out, and they are just like looking at me with daggers, and I know they just do not. Yeah, they want to fade away. They want to disappear from the world.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think it's hard, you know, Scott, in that environment, right? Because
Yeah.
as much as they could thrive under being seen by somebody like you, the rest of you know the kids around them, by being seen in that way, it puts them as maybe more of a
At risk.
yeah, for whatever may be going on and whatever that means. Because I know that I was that kid, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone says, Empress and I are from the International RuneScape delegation, checking out DCL, becoming peace. I love it. I used to play RuneScape back in the day. Long time ago.
I'd like to see a
changes.
Venn diagram of RuneScape and Decentraland. It'd be very interesting.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few significant people in Decentraland who came from RuneScape. That was JTV's calling before he
Yeah.
joined Decentraland.
Okay, guys. Yo, totally legitimate. I was in Nanki's house, in Fadeaway Bunny's house, excuse me. I walked out. As soon as I crossed the threshold, everybody inside disappeared.
Hmm.
Right.
So freaky.
That happened to me at Rimway during like the launch day party, public launch. I could see people from the outside, but then I walked in, it was vanished. Everyone vanished. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, there was some interesting conversations going on around sort of how to report these situations or surveys. I think you saw a lot of that stuff. I think you were engaged at times.
Yeah.
And it is interesting because I know that there is a report feature in Decentraland, but from what I've heard, I've never used it because usually I've just sort of pinged somebody I know and I'm like, hey, by the way, this is being weird. And then I know it gets back to Foundation, but I've heard it's super technical to go through the report function.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Odd Job and
Yeah.
CK, just want to say,
Yes, Billy.
can you see in my Twitch if you can contribute more points to the mustache growing?
Oh yeah. Oh my
thing?
gosh. Absolutely.
I think you can.
I've got like
you can put more.
thousands of points.
But I only let you do 2,000 per stream, I think.
How do I do it again?
So if you're in my stream, the bottom there's like a little bubble thing. It says T coins. Click on that.
Yeah.
And it should be the top thing up the top. Grow a mustache somewhere. It says.
Billy T Coins reward challenge gets started. Oh yeah. Okay. Grow a mustache. Okay.
Just let you put more. There
Max 2,000. Okay. Done.
So what I've done, it let me extend the time because it had 30 days on it, so it lets me push that further if it's not completed yet. So I can keep
Got it.
I can keep pushing the date back if it's not done yet. So anyone who wants to do that, contribute some points. You can put up a maximum of 2,000 per stream.
Can I like come in tomorrow and do it, or do you have to be on stream?
I'm not sure. There is a way to actually get into the stream chat when I'm offline. I've done it before. You have to have the correct link for it.
Okay.
Because normally when you go to my Twitch link, when I'm offline, it'll just say I'm not streaming right now, and it'll just show you like playback videos and stuff. But there is a way to actually get into the stream chat when it's offline. Just not so straightforward. So yeah, there's
Shall
that.
we
I was going to say.
Shall we move along, class?
CK has a spot for us, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott, you're gonna continue teaching in the metaverse, of course, aren't you? Your teaching won't stop.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. No, that's
Yeah.
Go ahead, CK.
Great. I am typing a message and it's hard to speak and type.
That's all right.
I know what you mean of what you speak.
So we are going to go to, this might be kind of a large build, but I'm taking us what I hope is to a particular corner that relates to the theme, which is animals and pets. So we're going to -8210. You don't have to explore the whole place because it's a plaza and it's huge. But we're going to Soho Plaza. I remember very early on in my time in Decentraland, I had heard of Soho Plaza. Oh, nice. It crashed. So we'll see how this goes on the second one. I had heard about this place. I jumped in. There's lots to explore and do. This place is huge. It's pretty interactive in the sense of the things that you can climb and ride and see, and lots of great photo opportunities for if you're new and you're looking for just like weird stuff in the background. But let me try that again because I just jumped back to the fadeaway bunny, so let me reload. Sorry. But this particular corner has, if you haven't noticed, some animals around. There's some deer-like animals. There's giant T-Rex. Oh, let's see, what corner did we kick us out? Yes. There's a giant T-Rex over here if you follow the street down, which I thought was like one of the coolest things I saw when I first came in the space. Are y'all here?
I'm not sure if I'm in yet. Oh, there I am. I am loaded in.
Also, just want to say thank you. I know they jumped out, but thank you to Nyanki for showing us your spot.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thanks,
coming.
Nike. Where am I looking?
Where are you?
I got sent to minus 77.44. Minus 77.4.
You should be at like negative 82.10.
Yeah, when you load into plazas like this, you kind of get sent to different spots usually. But I'll go find 82.10. So you're over there, I think that's you.
Yeah, I'm like on the outer edge. Oh, I see y'all. Okay.
82 over there. So I'm gonna head north and left a bit. Yeah, it's a problem with these plazas. You can't seem to go to specific spots. At least this plaza anyway. There's Orchard. Invisible.
I see a handful of people. They made it in here. I just got hit by a car.
Okay. Here we are. Sometimes the easiest thing to do is to like load just outside, but then again, sometimes the roads will send you to the end or something. But
I thought I had done that, but
okay. Anyway, I'm here.
everyone's still standing next to the spawn point.
It's a phone booth. I'm gonna call someone. Bling, 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 bling.
Are you over here? Do you see me? Because I don't see
I see
you.
Odd Job.
It looks like everybody's jumped over.
It's
Of
Ken
course, it
from
could be
Nosa.
that weird glitch where people disappear, but I'm bringing Giving Tree over, so.
So I'm on 81.10, minus 81.10. Are you in this spot as well, CK? Or are you in there?
I'm at negative 82, negative 8. I'm standing in the street with Lumpy right now. I'm looking at David.
Negative 82, negative 8.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm at negative 82, 10 or 8. So go this way, maybe. Where am I going? Hang on. Oh, completely opposite side.
No. See Zom.
So we're on the top end at the moment.
Okay. Well.
So you're gonna go to the bottom. Is that what we're gonna go? Bottom side.
Oh, I got hit by the car.
There's the Soho Art Gallery. A lot of people are gathering in front of Soho Art Gallery. That's where Rooston and Fermion.
Dang. Well, now we know not plazas.
If I just go straight down through the middle. Negative 82. Where am I? Okay, so you're in that spot. I see. I'm just going to go run down the middle. Where am I going? Batman. That's not Batman. That's a black car.
Oh, Issa found me.
I think I'm going the right way. I know where you are now. There's that freaky eye thing that looks at you. If you stand like close enough, it'll just always like look at where you are, kind of thing. So, staring at you. Eye of Sauron.
What are your coordinates, Bubbles?
Was it minus 80, minus 8? Is it right?
Okay.
Down there now.
Minus 81, minus 8.
Okay.
Hey, here we go.
85, 84. Here we go. Oh, there's Sugar Club. They got a little dome.
So we're all here.
Yeah.
I think so.
So when we're talking about animals, if we come over to the side, there's these like cool. It's just like a zoo of
I just got
rainbow
picked
colored,
up by a car.
geometric shaped animals.
I just got stolen by a car.
Yeah,
Scooped up.
that happens. I saw Zom almost get hit by a car.
Yeah.
But there's some animals over here. If you kind of just like walk the outsides,
Over here.
you'll
No.
see tigers and antelope and moose and stuff. But the coolest thing for me, obviously coming here, especially when I was really new, was the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of comic bookish because it's just an outline.
Where's the T-Rex? Where am I looking? Oh, I see. Yep. That's cool. Yeah.
Then if you run down the street, I don't know if you can see me right now. But if you come down the street and you get up in the stairwell.
Oh, there's two T-Rexes. There's that one. And then there's that one.
Oh, yeah, there's the multicolored one and there's the black and yellow. Yeah. If you keep running down the street, you see me?
Yep.
I
Then you
see a
come over.
dragon. Sorry, go ahead.
Good.
Car scooped me up.
Stuck on the pole. You take the elevator up. You press the little button on the elevator. Did you go to the building?
Yeah. I see. I have been here before.
Go up to that building on your left. You're probably already
Knock,
there
knock.
because I'm
Who's there?
watching your stream. And come on up, and then you can like
Let's trash out
walk
the back.
this platform. Be kind of near the T-Rex mouths.
I mean, this is how you get up on the walkway up top, and you can walk over to 69.
Yeah, but this is one of the first
Or
places I
minus
came.
69.
You know, I took pictures with the T-Rexes, and there's some place towards the middle where you can jump on a skateboard and you can ride the skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first place I rode a car.
Nice.
See you, Jim Cedric, down there?
Were you by yourself, Bubbles?
I was by myself, just running around this place. I think there may have been like a rando, one or two people, just like probably AFK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is a huge spot.
Yeah.
We could take up a full hour
So
just exploring it.
this
So I don't want to
pla-
explore
yeah,
all of it.
This is pretty big, yeah. This plaza used to be in two plaza locations. It was duplicated. So where the Metaverse Art Week build is currently, used to also be Soho Plaza there as well. And that's where
Oh, interesting.
69 was. So of course I was exploring there. If you keep running down the end, you get to the end eventually. It takes you to the little Dragon Cove thing.
And Zom said, I think it was Zom who said you can climb the T-Rex. The bottom. I did from the bottom. I'm sure you can climb it from elsewhere, but yeah, so this is the spot.
Nice.
I love the absolute black and is it green?
The outline, it's yellow
Yeah.
actually.
Okay.
A pretty standard yellow.
Okay.
Primary color yellow.
Take some snaps.
Is saying he likes hard lines in DCL.
It's definitely an an aesthetic. It's a very unique look that I think if you're not somebody that does 3D modeling, it's really hard to replicate, you know?
Yeah. To Zom's point, it gives it like a comic book feel, and I agree.
Yeah. But it's like a comic book that with just all the hard edges.
Mm-hmm. Which, is an art in itself in order to do it in a 3D object, when it's supposed to be a 2D
Yeah.
medium.
Are there any I know there are some like wearables like that, and there's that astronaut bunny that has that. They were on one of our tours, but I'm just wondering if because man, I would love to have a T-Rex skin like this to walk around in, just no shading, like, because this is just absolute black.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by this. I've never been here before, CK. I've been to Soho Plaza, but I've never seen the T-Rex.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
this
wrote.
is the site I first discovered before, like, the main part of Soho that people go to.
Yeah, I've never. I think I would have remembered this dinosaur, and I just don't remember it.
It's funny, I will probably reflect on my early times in Decentraland, and maybe one day I will forget that I ever saw this T-Rex.
Yeah.
When you've seen so much, I'm sure it's easy to lose details.
Well,
That's
and
why
it's
we have baby
constant.
pictures.
Yeah.
I've been going through my Metaverse Festival pictures. I'm going to probably post some of them soon as a lead
I'm
up
so
to the
excited.
next fest. It's going to be awesome. Yeah,
I am
super excited too.
It'll be my first one. I've been like, for the last 6 months listening to y'all, reminisce on the time.
Yeah.
Sinful and Billy, yeah.
It's going to be really exciting.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I've taken like.
Rustan?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, Rustan doesn't remember the T-Rex being black and yellow.
I think I've taken the most pictures on this tour. I've got 65 snaps.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
You just need 4 more and then you're done.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I just never really I don't know what it was, but there's like the King Kong in the background with the airplane, or what is it, a helicopter?
Oh, yeah. If we go, like, further down the street towards...
Yeah, it's like King Kong. Sort of.
It is. Like a neon striped. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, different areas in this plaza that's just, like, really cool to explore.
Yeah,
and...
lots of cool stuff. There's like the tentacle monster in the middle with the eyeballs, looks at you.
Mm-hmm.
Its eye always just focuses on you.
There's even some fun videos on the screens here. And you know that these are, like, baby pictures. You can just tell by the movements in the games. I was in the DCL DAO earlier, and some people were sharing all these videos from like 2017 of Decentraland.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Bronze Age. And it's really cool. I shared one YouTube video in the CBD Discord of Esteban speaking about Decentraland to like a room of 30 people in San Francisco in 2017. Kind of, I don't know if it was the first time that they spoke about Decentraland, but you could tell it was one of the earlier times. And it's just so cool to see that stuff. And I was telling everybody, I was like, y'all should turn this into like a look back video and like make it really cool and share it, because I get excited seeing this stuff. Wishing I was like a part of that time.
Hmm.
Well, just seeing where it all started, where it came from, it at least gives me an appreciation for where we are now and where we're going.
Yeah. It's actually Isle who was sharing the videos, most of them, and then HP shared one as well.
That was in the DCL DAO?
Yeah,
Balls?
in the general chat.
Okay.
You don't have to scroll too far up, but you know,
Okay.
you can check over the latest day, the conversation. You'll see it.
Okay.
Well, I think we should finish up soon, but I think we had 2 more really, really quick spots. Just to
Indeed.
continue the animal theme. Would you like to show us the first quick one or job?
I do. I will. Let me get back to life. Back to reality. Yep. Oh, Nainki posted a Pee-wee's Playhouse gif with Cherry and map.
Nice.
Okay. So yes. 42 minus 72. I'll post those coordinates in the
I'm loading in.
Twitch chat.
Thanks.
I love my new keyboard.
Yeah.
I got a Steel Series. Yeah, I got a Steel Series. If you were to buy it new, it'd be like $150, but I got it for $4.
Whoa.
At the thrift store.
I love it.
I'm just so jazzed. It's missing one key. It's missing like the insert key or something
That's
like
not
that.
so bad.
So, no, I'm like,
Is this what we're looking
I
at
don't
over here?
care. I'm still loading.
Okay. I see a.
It's always funny how like it's hard to talk about it without seeing it, even though you know what it is.
There's a big Kenny from South Park here as well. What's up, chat with you, brah? I am an AI bot. What's up, human? Press escape to fill in text. The question I'm going to ask him. Why do you keep dying?
Floor.
Oh, thank you for the kiss, Issa.
And no response. Some AI bot, that is.
Hey, be kind. The robot overlords will one day take over.
Yeah.
Billy T. Coin. Your offense is thus. You have to answer for your crimes.
Bobble T Coin comes to life through AI.
Oh my god, that's scary. That's terrifying.
Steals your voice based on your streams.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I do with my students when I I have them learn about virtual worlds. So my middle school students, they just started importing their builds. So they built something in Spokes, and they're importing it into Spatial. Last week they made their Spatial avatars. But for my younger students, they use hubs, right? And I teach them that they can put things in places, and their favorite thing to put, other than pictures and GIFs and stuff like that, is the duck. So this duck is, I think, like just a default duck that it's like the teapot, right? It's really famous.
It's like the
and been
like the rubber duck in the bathtub kind of thing.
Yeah.
Looks just like that. Also, you get like little duck toys that flash with LEDs. Looks like that as well.
There's oh crap. There's a saying. At least when I was on a hackathon. Oh gosh, this is like 6 months ago. Where when it's a particularly difficult time and a particularly difficult problem that you're trying to solve, at least the team that I was with, they called it, "You need a duck." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And they said, "Well, it's a time, when you just go and you grab the rubber ducky, kind of like Ernie when he talks to his rubber ducky. You just kind of need to go and sit."
Do you know the song from Sesame Street, "Put Down the Ducky"?
I know Rubber Ducky. I don't know Put
There's
Down the Ducky.
there's a song, I had it on a VHS tape as a kid. I used to watch it all the time. And there was a song about Ernie, like, because he's obsessed with his rubber ducky. It's like, if you want to get
Okay.
something done, you've got to like put your day in rubber ducky sometimes to do things. And the song goes, you got to put down the ducky, you got to put down the ducky, you got to put down the ducky if you want to play the saxophone. And there's this owl playing saxophone, singing the song. Pretty good.
Okay.
It's a classic.
I don't know that one.
I should check it out. I'll find it for you.
Thank you. I mean, I could sing the Rubber Ducky song, but
Sesame.
anyway, we don't need to linger here. We can head on to the next place.
Well,
I'm just wondering how old guy got on top of that thing. It's bothering me.
Is anyone here?
Tried.
I lost everyone. There we go.
Oh, yeah, we're here.
Just let me get a few more snaps before we go, because I only really got one by myself. So.
Okay.
I'm just wondering how old guy got on top of that thing.
I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, up there.
He's on
Okay.
top of the,
He's on top
like a
of the
slab
wall,
square
and
thing.
inside the wall is like art.
Yeah, there's like
DCO pictures.
muscle men. I can see it from where I am.
But it's like a muscle man in DCO.
Okay, weird.
Why does it look like Jim Cedric's trying to stomp on us? Wait, how did Jim get up there? Is there a weird ledge?
I don't know. Billy's checking it out.
I think there's got to be a weird ledge because I saw Jim get up there this way.
There's some invisible
Jim
thing here.
is-
There's an invisible collider somewhere here. I can see it myself.
You guys look so funny from here.
Just jumping for no reason.
It's like you're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Seriously, Fermion, Bubbles.
'Cause I know it's here. I watched him do it.
Okay.
And Rustan is just, sitting, drinking.
Give up.
Yeah, I give
I
up.
drink alone.
We'll just wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Ooh, nice. Could we just get an emote where you just stay tiny?
Right?
All it does is just make you tiny, and then you can
You
just
stand there.
Yeah, walk around and be tiny.
Maybe.
You're like, I just want an emote that just makes me a tiny standing person. That's it.
Yeah. Is that too much to ask?
Right.
I mean, now that I can sit, I've got all kinds of other desires and wants.
Well, we found out tonight that there needs to be more poll interactive emotes.
Yes.
Which means there may be more polls coming to Decentraland very soon.
Indeed. I have seen polls around. There's a few places with polls.
Old guy says jump many times. I'm jumping many times.
It's kind of like maybe the Metaskins.
I'm thinking because I can
Thing.
feel it. I know it's here.
Can feel it in your bones.
No, I mean I can see the collider that I'm
Yeah,
like going against, but like where I jump up on that ledge, I don't know.
I'm spamming this button and it is not getting me up there.
And the guy's just dancing up there, rubbing it in our faces. Never jumped so many times. We probably look so silly.
Yeah.
What did you do on Monday? I just jumped at a corner for like
Alright.
30 seconds.
I'm going to bring us to a final location. And I'm going to make sure my sound is on. And there's music here.
I wish I could
Oh,
climb
wow.
on the duck.
I didn't have my sound on before. And there's a hilarious song with like a impersonating of a duck voice. This is really funny.
Give up. I'm gonna relax with Rustan and promotion.
Everyone put their sound on. Well, actually, if you listen to my stream, don't do it. Just listen to my stream. It's hilarious. It's like a old rock and roll song with like a silly duck voice.
Is it Disco Duck?
No.
Is it Frank the Duck? No, nobody.
I'm not sure.
No one gets
I
it.
is it What the Duck?
Frank
The
Duck?
music style reminds me of like Rocket 88, like what's his name? That kind of style. 1950s sort of rock and roll, pop rock and roll. I can Tina Turner, Rocket 88.
I know Howard
Ike-
the Duck,
Ike-
but I
Ike
don't know
Turner.
the other duck.
Oh, Howard the Duck. That's who I was thinking of.
Okay. I'm
It's
really
kind of-
searching my
Frank,
brain.
I don't
It
know him.
sounds
I don't
probably
know Frank.
similar to I'm trying to think. Donald Duck? Yeah, it sounds like Donald Duck. Sounds like Donald Duck singing a rock and roll song. It's quite silly actually.
I like this like little square we've created on the ground here.
So funny.
I just realized when I lay down, my ping disappears.
Goes into the ground. I guess you can see the butt end of it, of my one actually. I can see my little yellow one.
Yeah.
I was in other spots before I could see the ping, but yeah, it
I
gets
don't see
buried.
mine.
But I've got two of them. I've got the yellow one, I've got the other one with the glasses.
Yeah, you're standing to me.
Oh really? Okay, try now.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Do you see the little yellow
Butt
tum?
poking out, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I've heard that song twice now. Loop around.
Time to move on.
Now I've got my sound on. We're gonna be quick because we're gonna raid Sinful soon. Where's my thing? Spreadsheet.
We just lose our job?
Maybe. In the voice?
Yeah.
Well anyway, we better keep moving. We're going to 61 minus 29. Says engineered advisory. But that is all it was. When you come in, you click on the... You'll hear a sound when you load in, and then you can also click on this cat here.
Oh my gosh. Kitty.
So just a cat that goes meow, basically.
So chunky. Little
And
raccoonish.
you can replay it. Yeah. That one's for
His
you.
tail's so
Sinful.
straight.
If you're watching Still
Looking
Sinful,
straight.
that's for you. For a search, I'll save that link. Oh, well, add. Watch out later. Yeah, cat meow.
His tail. So straight.
Yeah, it's like a.
So concerned for you, Kitty.
It's like
What do you see?
what do you call it? The dead animal.
Oh, taxidermy?
Taxidermy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got like a little speaker inside of it. And you press a button and you touch
This
it.
is the future taxidermy right here.
Yeah, it's got like sound, little sound thing in it. Makes me.
Oh my god, you could totally take videos from your animals that have passed. 'Cause you know you probably have videos of like them making sounds these days. And create a taxidermy digital version.
Yeah.
Then you can clone it.
Mm.
It won't be like hundreds of thousands.
So, we should do a giveaway before the stream finishes. I'm going to give away one of my pet pengs. See on my avatar's right side, the one with the sunglasses. I'm giving away one of these pengs.
Bang.
Pang. Get away, pang. And I'll ask a question. Type in the Twitch stream. First person to answer will win a peng. Pet peng. The question is, how many pets in Petaverse do you have to attend to in the game? How many
Ooh,
total?
that's a good one.
How many total are there in Petaverse? Steve, congrats, man! You won.
Ooh.
Sorry, 5. I will take note of that. Giveaway. How many pets Steve Psycho? Cool. I'll hit you up later with that, Steve, in DMs, just to double check your address and all that. Yeah, I think we had some other things, but I think we should get moving and just pass the baton on to Sinful. Just gotta get some more meows in the stream. It's actually quite loud. Okay. Shall we go raid Dollhouse?
It is very loud. I just turned my Twitch stream up so I can hear it. Yeah, let's raid them. Everyone's ready for our last adventure spot. Was Oddjob's back?
Someone just jumped back in.
It is. Welcome back.
Thanks, Steve. Psycho. So yeah, I'm going to head to a Dollhouse, of course.
Let's jump to the last spot.
Just one last time.
Thank you for adventuring with us.
Yeah, thanks.
We had a lot of guests on today. That was the first time I think we've done 3 guests, right?
Yeah, we fit it all in, so it's cool.
World record. Achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
Like the worst sound. That's not exactly what it sounds like.
All right. Did I miss anything? So yeah, if anyone who has gotten points from these raffles, be sure to check out my stream store on that link. Log in with your Twitch account and you can claim some things from there. I've got Wi-Fi Mon and a bunch of different wearables and things you can get with your points. I've still got a bunch of the Gen 1 Magician robes from Wilderness if anyone wants one. Click on my channel points down below in the bubble. Click on Gen 1 Magician's robe into your wallet. And if you want our attendance token, I'm going to grab the link for y'all. That is our attendance token there. So you have to log into your Polygon network. So if you don't want to jump out of Decentraland just yet, just save that link for later. And that's going to be open pretty much until they expire. But there's plenty of them there, so
I believe you just have to input your email and your wallet, correct?
Yeah, you have to sign up with the email and wallet address, and you'll get an account with highlight.xyz. And once you've done it once, you can log in again just with your wallet address, I think, yeah.
You just need to be on Polygon, correct?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So, yeah, thanks everyone. Hey, Sinful, I hope you heard the meow sounds we were checking out before. I did that for you, man. I knew you'd appreciate the muse.
Mew mew.
Yeah. So, we're going to raid Mr. Sinful. Raid, /raid. Sinful meat sticks. He's definitely live. Yep, he's on now. Alrighty. The raid will begin any moment now.
Thank you, everybody. We
Thanks,
appreciate
everyone.
you.
Thanks to all our special guests who came with us today. We had Petaverse and the Crystal City with Wonder Zone and a few others there.
Fadeaway Bunny.
Yeah, Nike, Fadeaway Bunny. Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate you all. We love visiting your spots. And if anybody has any suggestions or anybody has a spot that they want to talk with us and show it off, hit us up.
Yeah, thanks, Mariana. We'll see you all next week, same time, same bad channel. 8 p.m. EST Monday. And we're meeting at Bam Bam Bros again next week. All right, take care. Ciao, ciao. Hasta la pasta.
Bye.
And we are rated. Rating.
Woot woot. 14. Not bad.